Welcome to Zero Category. This categories is for those who are weak in reading. All the posts in this category will be under 500 words. Secondly, the post will not contain that many difficult words. The topic will be easy to. The only idea is to ensure that you feel comfortable about reading. Try to read 5 to 10 posts a daily. Again, the category is for mainly weak learner. However, even if you are good in reading, you can spend time here. Remember that by reading more, you will become more comfortable with English text, so there is no harm. We have noticed that fear and shame are the biggest obstacle for learner within Bangladesh. Many people simply give up their trying, and as a result they can never move forward. They suffer in every step for their life. It is a common problem for millions of people. Without skill in English language, we can't do well in our educational life or in a career. So please take this website second seriously. Try to read a lot every day. Try to write comment after each post. The idea is that when you feel comfortable with the post in category 0, you move to category 1. সেখানে পোস্ট ইয়ে করতে হইব, কমেন্ট করতে হইব। কমেন্ট কোথায় করব? কমেন্ট করার জায়গা কই? জায়গাটা কই? কোথায় করব কমেন্ট? দেখে নিচে আছে কি? হ্যাঁ, এই তো সবার কমেন্ট দেখা যায়, কিন্তু কমেন্ট লেখার জায়গা কই? লেখার জায়গা খুঁজে বার করতে হইব। আচ্ছা, যাই হোক, লেখার যেহেতু জায়গা পাইতেছি না, নেক্সট পোস্টে চলে যাই। জীবনানন্দ দাশ and his বনলতা সেন. Through darkness I saw her, said she, where have you been so long? And raised her bird nest like as বনলতা সেন from Nator. বনলতা সেন by জীবনানন্দ দাশ, one of the greatest examples for metaphor in Bangla literature, considered by many specialists is given above here. The poet compares his lover's eyes with bird's nest means he gets shelter in the eyes of the beloved, which a bird gets from its nest. So readers can feel the deepest love from the poet to his beloved, though these two lines. The creator of the mind-blowing metaphor is metaphor is Jivanananda Das, a very powerful and prolific, prolific, prolific poet of Bengali literature, who added a great dimension to the Bengali poem. Though his many unique poems that give testimony of his poetic talent. He was born in Borishal, a divisional town of present-day Bangladesh, on 17th February 1899. He got his secondary school certificate from Borishal Brajamohan School. Bra- Brajamohan School in 1915, and a higher school certificate from Brajamohan BM College. After that, he completed his BA with honors in English in 1919 from Brajamohan College, and MA in 1921 from Kolkata Presidency College. From the early stage of his career, he took the teaching profession. At first, he was the teacher of Kolkata City College 1922 to 1928. After that, he joined a joined a joined a Bagherhat Farfulla Chandra College, and then in 1929 30 he tung Ramjesh College in Delhi. He was a teacher in Borishal BM College for a long time, from 1935 to 1947, and during this period, especially from 1934 to 1939, he wrote most of the masterpiece. After the partition of the Indian subcontinent in 1947, he went to Kolkata, and there he taught in Howrah Girls College as a lecturer. He got struck by a terms that resulted in his untimely death in 1954. From his early age, he used to write poems that were published in many magazines. He was influenced by Rabindranath Tagore, Nazrul Islam, and also some other poets. In his writing, nature and love came into focus, and he had a profound power of explaining the most culture and complex topics in a very simple way. The World War II, from 1939 to 1945, put a great impact on his mind and poems. His collections of about 40 poems, composed in a volume in 1948 called Satyatarar Timir, Satyatarar Timir, Darkness of Seven Stars, during Second World War, and in these poems we can see reflection on the devastation of fire poet's mind. His famous volume of poets are Jora Palok, Felon Father, 1927, ধূসর পদ্মলিপি, Grey Manuscript, 1936, বনলতা সেন, 1942, উম, মহাপৃথিবী, Great Universe, 1944, সত্যি তারার তিমির, 1948, রূপসী বাংলা, Beautiful Bangla, written in 1934 and published posthumously in 1957. বেলা ওবেলা খেলা, Times Bad Times in Times, 1961. আলো আলো পৃথিবী, The World of Light, 1984. He also wrote some short stories and novels, but these were published after his death. He said rightly rightly is that when he was alive he did not get any fame that he so much deserved. His short stories were in a volume called Joy Joy Bang Joy Banan Joy Bananda, দেশের গল্প, Stories of জীবনানন্দ দাশ, জীবনানন্দ দাশ গল্প, জীবনানন্দ দাশের গল্প, yes, জীবনানন্দ দাশের গল্প, জীবনানন্দ দাশ, published in 1972. His novels were published in some volume like Malayanbon, adorned with a garland, 1972. Shutriha, the God Pilgrimed, 1977. Jalfaihati, Jalfaihati, জলপাইহাতি জীবন প্রণালী, বাসমতির উপাখ্যান, etc. জীবনানন্দ সমাচার, the complete work of Jivanananda, was published in 1985 to 1916, 12 volume. In the poems, Banalata Sen, one of the most famous poem written show is hardly in Heavenly Love to Banalata Sen from Nator, a district of Bangladesh in